We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The Dodgers continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19. Next. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the first pitch here from Lester. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute this one.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lester has pitched his way to over 2,600 innings of work at the big league level and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Peterson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis ranging to his right. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
In now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 21 homers and 68 runs batted in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. At the track, into the bleachers, and gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 22 on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
The center fielder, number 35.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ross Stripling gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Standing in now, David Bodie. Ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 7 homers and 31 RBIs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's got an 11-game hit streak going. That means he's hitting lefties, righties, starters, relievers. He's doing it all right now, and he's really comfortable in the box. You can see his confidence is just beaming.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hope with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. 2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes another 0-2. it's fouled away. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready now, A.J. Pollock. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Max.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Bryant has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
Digging in now, Matt Beatty. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lester's 2-0 home. Lifted in the air out to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here it comes.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the... And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. So bases are empty here with two gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 offering. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Coming in is Peterson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They come into this one among the league leaders in both team ERA and walks allowed, something members of the pitching staff told me they take a lot of pride in. They told me how important it is in today's game to not give up any freebies, because with so many teams and players swinging for the home run, it's absolutely crucial to avoid having guys on base if someone does connect. Now that makes perfect sense, guys, but we all know it's easier said than done, so they've got a lot to be proud of.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Austin Barnes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lester's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Ross Stripling. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
31, Josh Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Now Lester's 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Bryant is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Standing in, John Lester, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
No pitcher, John Lester.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Javier Baez. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for another base hit. And he'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, David Bodie, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
A pause and the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. So stepping in, Corey Seager as we begin the top of the 4th.
Corey Seager.
Lester into his motion and delivers. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. In now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering.
That's ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's ball 4.
First base.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kipnis on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pollock is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Now the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here's the 0-2. Grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, you know what? You can slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
To the plate now, John Lester. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate now, David Bodie, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Peterson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, A.J. Holland.
Here's the pitch. Left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Dodgers have cut this to a 4-2 score now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lester into his motion. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bodie is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Beatty. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Happ is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
So coming to the plate, Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Dodgers do get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
One strike.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 33 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now batting, left fielder,
Caleb Ferguson, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Caleb Ferguson.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Left center, base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Now in the box, 6, Caleb Ferguson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Lester has his target. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Peterson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Corey Seager as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Driven nicely into the gap. Peterson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate, Justin Turner. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Dodgers 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Ready once again, Javier Baez, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Dylan Floro will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Dylan Floro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Two out, nobody on. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order, and it remains 5-3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Lester's ready. Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Max Muncy.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 38.
In now, Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Digging in once again, Matt Beatty. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Kike Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First and second here with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying one at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. On the ground to short. Could this be two? Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. One left for LA. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Kike Hernandez stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 14, Kike.
Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, David Bodie.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, David Bodie.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Floro is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. This is skied out toward right. Peterson is there, one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1-0 the count. Here it comes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now here's the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peterson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Craig Kimbrell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Keibert Ruiz is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Keibert Ruiz.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Ruiz, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. This is his first year at the big league level. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first.
That's
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. Fouled away. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The bat, number 5.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. None out, runners at first and second. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. First and second here with nobody out. Another one sent foul. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Long throw to third, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
The third baseman.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
To the plate now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Turner is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Kimbrel pauses. 2-1 on its way.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Rowan Wick is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. So here's Cody Bellinger. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's it.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Line towards center field. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. And the run is in to score from third.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First delivery to him on the way. A.J. Pollock comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 count. The pitch. Still only one out in the inning. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he fouls this one off. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter, Max Muncy. He's set. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Wick, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch on its way. He's set. The 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. first base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Settling in now, Austin Barnes. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Count 1-0.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez on to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs 5. Scott Alexander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch on the way.
Don't let that go.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. To third. Gloved by Turner. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, The second baseman.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here's the 0-1 down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Victor Caratini will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 7.
Chris Taylor will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 249 the average coming in, 7 homers and 21 driven in. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1. Chopper to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Too low, 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 1-0. Drilled to the right side. Kipnis is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Heading out towards shallow right. Bodie will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They're down just one. It's 6-5. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Caratini.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
In there, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Bellinger is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
That is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
And that misses 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers earn their 109th win, best in the division. Dylan Floro wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 47th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.